Okay, I'm back. Guess this is part two. Back here around Jordan. Withdrew some money. Got a bit of cash I can spend now. Probably should put some money in my Octopus. That's the smart card payment system, widely used here in Hong Kong. But I think, well, I haven't been to that many other countries for a while, but I think eCash and all that is getting quite popular, so it's not that special anymore. But Hong Kong was one of the first countries to have this. I think like 30 years ago they had it. Oh, it's a very red looking 7-Eleven. Although I don't really need anything, I'm just having a browse around to see what there is. And I guess you are also having a browse around to see what there is. You might have wondered what's in a Hong Kong 7-Eleven. And yeah, as I mentioned before in the other video, you can scroll around, use your phone to look around, or use your finger, or you can look around. It's a bit low res, it's just like an action camera class of 360 video. So unfortunately you don't get the dual vision and the high res you get on a VR, but yeah, it's kind of just for the phone, and you're looking around and you can see, oh, they have hot food in this one. Most 7s don't have that. Some fish balls in curry. And a lot of Coke in this shop. In case you're wondering, here's the price of Coca-Cola in Hong Kong. 11 Hong Kong dollars. Don't forget it's Hong Kong dollars. 11 Hong Kong dollars for a special one. The bottles are 12. And probably should find out the cost of a regular can. Although I don't think they have a regular can. You see, like this one is like a special can, but actually it's 330 mils, so it's exactly the same as the regular one. Let me check it's recording. Yeah, it's exactly the same as the regular fatter one, but it's it just looks like it's thinner and more diet, if you know what I mean. It's more like the supermodel version. It's taller and leaner. So yeah, so the price of a can of Coke here in Hong Kong at the 7-Eleven in the special promotion branded shop is $10. 11 for a plus, and 12 for the plastic drink. And we have Coca-Cola no sugar now. Used to be Coke. What was it? Coke Light? Diet Coke? Well, actually, it used to be Diet Coke, and then it became Coke Zero. Now it's just Coke no sugar. So they keep changing their branding. Pretty sure they know what they're doing. It's one of the biggest companies in the world. I'm sure they've done their marketing strategies and all that stuff. Oh, since we're talking about drinks, if you go next door, you can get the same thing for $9. How's that? Look, $9 there. From this underground welcome. So, and it's just as convenient, I guess, because you can use your Octopus card there and swipe it and then pay. In fact, more convenient if there's no line. So there you go. You can save a few dollars if you go next door. Alright, anyway. We're just having a walk around Hong Kong. I kind of went around this area before, but I guess what I can do is go through a different street, then you can see a different path. And I probably should walk a bit slower. I wouldn't put this on a VR headset because you'll probably throw up. But I guess on a small screen like a phone, the movement is not as pronounced. And I'm going to apply some stabilization to this too, so that should take out a bit of the micro jitters and the shake and stuff. And also, I don't know if you can see, but if you look in this reflection here, my technique is to hold a selfie stick in the middle, because that's where the center of gravity is, and it's got a counterweight on the bottom, like the stick becomes a counterweight, and then it sort of stabilizes it. So this is the way those old school gravity stabilizers used to work before we moved into electronic gimbals. And I actually built one of these out of a PVC pipe and lead, like lead weight sinkers, like lead sinkers for fishing, in like a reverse T formation. And then I held it in the middle. I didn't actually make the gimbal in the middle. I just held it because I wanted a bit of shake. But that's like the old school stabilizers. The Steadicams used to work that way with weights. And the problem is, it wasn't perfect. You do get a bit of a bobble, a sway, and it's kind of heavy because it's got a lot of counterweight and stuff to make it all work. The electronic ones are, I guess, much better, but they used to be so expensive, but now they're quite common, which is why I had to make one. This was 2010, and I didn't have like a few $100s to blow on a proper Steadicam. And then it was really damn hard to get them in Australia, so I just thought I'd build my own one. It's for a film project I did, which was a bit of a disaster because I used the wrong crew on technical things. The sound guy, oh, he was bad. But anyway, I guess that's the past. He was just so bad. Didn't even do what he was supposed to do, and then anyway, I won't complain about that. It does teach me, that whole story does teach me to be tough with people. If people aren't pulling their weight, I used to be so much of a nice guy. I still am. But if people aren't pulling your weight, you have to crack the whip. I found that people are not reliable. Or in general, like, it's hard, I wouldn't say all people, but it's hard to get good people, you know, good, reliable people that you can trust and rely on. That's incredibly good if you can find someone like that. So anyway, we're going on for 7 minutes now. Had to check we're recording. It's like really annoying and frustrating when you forget to, well, it's not you forget, but it's not recording for whatever reason, you know. Like, found that on the A7 Mark IV, if you put the screen back on the face side, as in like the protective side, if you flip the screen back to protect it where you can't see the screen, it would cut the recording, and kind of makes sense, but I wanted to shoot blind and protect the screen at the same time, and also to be a bit more discreet, but it doesn't give you that option. If you put the screen back, it will cut the recording. Not the end of the world, slightly annoying. I wish I'd give you an option to control that. And you can just flip it to the protective side and hit record, and then that way it's not cutting it because you're not putting it back. You already started it from there. So yeah, that's the solution, but just a little nitpick. Oh, some whiskies. I've been getting into whiskies a bit, although I only get the cheap stuff. Like, what's cheap? Like 150 Hong Kong a bottle? It's pretty cheap, right, for whiskey? Like, it would get you, I think the cheapest Johnny Walker is about 120. I bought a Ballantine's Finest the other day. That looked luxury. That was 120 from the discount store downstairs. It came in a box, so that was like, oh, a bit more premium. At least you feel like it's a bit more premium. And it's the finest from Ballantine, wherever that is. I'm not sure if that's a country, or pretty sure it's not a country. I'm sure there's no football team of Ballantine. Or maybe there is. Or maybe it's a city, or I don't know. Anyway, or a person. It's their finest whiskey. So anyway, I tried their finest whiskey. Whoever or whatever this Ballantine is. And yeah, it was alright. Kind of got to water it down because I find whiskey a little too strong. But then again, I've never really tried the super expensive stuff. Oh, I did. I found it too strong. Yeah, someone bought me some nice whiskey from a whiskey bar once. Cost like $200 for a shot. I was like, $200? You can buy a whole entire bottle for that much. And I did that, and then I added honey to it to make it a bit more palatable, and then I had this honey whiskey, and it was an interesting experiment, but the honey kind of made it cloudy, and then I don't think it mixed well, and then I think I got some honey on the bottom, and it wasn't like the ideal whiskey. So yeah, I might have to work on my alchemy or my chemistry or whatever it is. Anyway, we are near Austin Station, and if I go down here, it's going to go to Hong Kong West Kowloon Station, but I don't really want to go that way. Well, maybe I do, because I'm blogging and doing a video blog. But really, I have this channel so I can practice my blogging skills and just be more comfortable around cameras. And when I have a camera in front of me, it's a little bit of an awkward experience. I don't know why, because you should just imagine it's like your best friend or your dog or something. But for some reason, naturally, I'm like a little nervous in front of camera. Probably because I know that I will look back at this and see myself. I don't know. But then I don't get nervous in front of a mirror. You know what I mean? But put a camera in, and then if I know it's shooting video, then that's a bit more nerve-wracking. Anyway, I'm just wandering around now. I'm in some sort of park, and apparently people that are a little older come to this park and sit around. Well, that's my observation. It's not like you have to be old to come to a park, even though I am kind of old now. But I don't see any kids or teenagers running around. Or maybe she looks a bit younger. You can look at the back. Yeah, you can spy on her now. But yeah, oh, there's a cat with a collar. I'm guessing someone looks after it. So maybe it is a park for everyone, but more for the older generation. Probably because they got a bit more free time to come to a park and relax. Anyway, I'm going to go say hi to the cat if I can. Maybe take a bit of a seat. Oh, the cat. Oh, huh? That cat wanted to play with the postal guy. Or I think it was a postal guy. He's carrying a lot of IKEA bags. Anyway, let's see where he is. Let's see if we can get a good shot of him with the 360 camera. Whoa! This cat is scary. There he is. Oh, came out to attack me. All right, let's see if we can get closer. All right, well, this 360 camera, it's great because I can hold it in any orientation and it will probably get the shot. Cat! Oh, actually, I can extend it too. But you can't see the stick. You can't see the stick because it's in the blind spot. Oh, there you go. There you go, cat. Wow, oh. Scratching up my lens. But is he afraid of it? I can't actually see him because I'm behind this tree. Whoa. He's a playful cat, but he's a bit scary. I don't want to be scratched by this cat. There he is. Whoa. Well, at least he can attack my camera, not me. I don't know if I like this cat, but at least he's playing. Whoa! At least he's playing with me. Oh, now he's lost interest. Oh wait, he's worried about the gardener guy. All right. Wah! Wah! He's a scary cat, this one. Let's play with him. He wants to play. Cat. Maybe he lives here. All right. Well, I didn't expect the cat to come out, but there he is. Guess he lives in the park. got a bit scared. His sudden movements. He's quite cute though. And I think quite young. I think he just wants to play. Oh, here he comes. Let's observe this cat for a while. Oh, there he goes. Probably can't see, but he's run off into the bushes now. Oh. Gave me a bit of a scare when he ran out. Actually, I should tell you a story about dogs. I was riding my bike and I got chased by a dog. It's quite a large dog. I was riding in like the forest in Yuen Long, where I used to live, on a mountain bike. And I heard this noise, and then I saw this like largish brown dog chasing me. And I was like, oh crap, I'm never going to outrun it because I'm on a dirt track. I'm not going that fast. I thought, I don't know if it's attacking me or just, I don't know what it is. So I thought, better assume the worst and assume that it's chasing me. And the best thing to do is to chase it back, because I think dogs have this prey drive where they want to chase the rabbit or the thing that's running away from it. So then I threw the bike, literally like threw the bike because I was going at speed, jumped off the bike kind of crashed, and then I turned around and chased the dog. I ran at it and he was like turned around and then ran away. And then I think he probably had that feeling I had when the cat came out. He was like, oh crap, I better get out of here, this is scary. So if you're ever chased by a dog, you could try that, but it might not be the best, because if the dog's not afraid of you, then you might have a bit of a problem. But then again, if you're not going to be able to outrun it, it's probably a better option. So I think to keep in mind, because yeah, it's not very nice to be attacked by a dog. A lot of people have a phobia of dogs because a dog bit them when they were young. And I guess phobias are irrational and, you know, out of proportion. But yeah, not good to be afraid of dogs. And I guess the other thing you can do is, if you are attacked by a dog, what you're supposed to do is let it bite your arm. Like put like a shirt or something around your arm and let it bite it. And then you get like a rock and you hit its head. I mean, it sounds a bit gory or a bit cruel, but it might be good advice for you to know in case your life depends on it. If a stray dog is going for your life, it's life or death. It's either you or the dog. So, and I'm not saying go murder it, but you want to protect yourself. The idea is to protect and defend yourself. So, what you do, according to the experts, since I googled this, by the way, because I was afraid of dogs when I lived in the village, wrap your arm. Oh, I told you, but anyway, I'll reiterate. Wrap your arm with some cloth to protect it, and let it bite you, and then crack its head with a stick or a brick or something. That's the best thing to do. Also, when dogs bite, they leave 2 puncture wounds, but the damage is caused when they rip. So they'll bite, cause like some puncture wounds, 4 of them actually, because they got the fangs, and then try to tear, and it's the tearing that does the damage. So it might be counterintuitive, and I've never had this experience, so it must be like hell scary. But if a dog is biting into you, the best thing is to go towards it. And I've also heard that it's good to put something in its throat, because it will give it a gag reflex and make it like release. So I read that you should put your fist in its mouth and push it down, but I don't know, it doesn't seem very practical. Anyway, I think if you've been chased by a dog and bitten by a dog, it's a pretty bad situation to start with. And even worse if you're a kid, because you're pretty defenseless. You seen that video where a cat defends like a toddler? Some neighbor's dog was attacking the toddler, and the cat came and pawed it and then protected it. And it was like a hero cat. And they ended up putting the dog down. It was a pretty bad dog, trying to murder a human. But the cat, such a hero. Which is why I do like cats sometimes, if they're not evil cats. Some cats are actually really nice. I mean, that's kind of what a dog should do, like protect people. But I guess they're very territorial dogs. Anyway. Animals. I guess they're like people. They have their own personality and their own training, or, you know, the way they're brought up changes the way they are. King George V Memorial Park, Kowloon, in case you're wondering where we got to. And we are in this area in Jordan. I think we're still in Jordan. And I'm gonna probably head home and do a bit of work. Got a shoot tomorrow, so I've got to prepare the camera and check everything and clear memory cards, and I've got a new laptop, as you know, so I've got to make sure that all works. So a little bit of stuff to do, but an easy day for me today, and quite an enjoyable one, especially when I can walk through a park, walk through the city a bit, and do a bit of blogging practice. And thanks for watching my video. I should talk about the user retention. I can't believe 3% made it to the end of my videos, and it was like an hour long. Which means the other 97% probably like died of boredom, but 3 made it, and about 3% made it, and I think 80 people watched it. That means, if my rough calculations are correct, that means 2 people made it to the end. And I'm sure one of them wasn't me, because I didn't watch the whole thing to the end. Or maybe I did. Maybe one of them was me, because I did skip to the middle and then watch the end. So maybe one person watched it. Well, it's not very specific, but at least I have an idea. And that idea is maybe one person watched it to the end. Or maybe no one did, and it was just me testing and checking it. So who knows? Anyway, you have found the most boring, most long-winded channel on the whole of YouTube. Congratulations. But I hope you get something out of this. Or maybe I will. One day when I'm even older and I'm like super old, like 70 or 80 or 90, I'll look back when I had more hair. So I don't have much hair. But I'll look back when I had more hair. I'll think, damn, that was a lot of hair. Because now I don't have any hair. I'll probably be like, that guy that's walking past. That was a bit rude, wasn't it? Oh, this guy, see? Probably look like that in the future and go, oh man, has such good hair in 2022. Shouldn't complain that I don't have much, because now I really don't have any, and I'm 80 or 90. Anyway, we are at kind of a busy intersection in Jordan. A special one, because everyone is crossing. All the pedestrians are crossing now on all 4 sides, so it's quite good. It means you can cross diagonally if you're careful. And now all the cars are going. Well, no, all the cars can't go, otherwise they collide. But now the cars turn. But before it was just the people. Whereas sometimes it's the cars going across and then people crossing on the other side so they don't get hit. But yeah, quite good when everyone can cross at the same time. Makes it simple. Okay. And the other thing is, it might be good to look back on this video one day and see how Hong Kong has progressed. So I guess there is some sort of value in this. Although Google Maps does have that 360 look, but they're not doing video like I am right now. As in like a live video where everything's moving and it's like 25 frames a second or 30. I think it's set to NTSC, so it's 30 frames. Yeah, one day we might look back at this and go, oh, this was the days before the apocalypse, or before the next COVID variant that wiped out humanity, or whatever. Well, we're up to we're at Delta now. We're up to, well, we had the original OG COVID-19. Then we had Delta, and then we had Omicron. Wonder what's next? Probably, I don't know. There is a convention, right? A naming convention. Anyway, I think it's safe to cross. I was waiting for the lights, but there's no actual lights here. Told you, when I multitask, you know, walk and talk and blog, I kind of get bit distracted and my IQ goes down because I'm trying to split my attention to do different things, different tasks, multitasking. I'm not even good at single tasking, so yeah. This is what we're reading in 2022. And smoking, what we're smoking. And fruit stores. Yeah, quite lively here. And also to note, it's just before Chinese New Year. Well, we're 26th of January now. So we had Western New Year. Now it's time for Chinese New Year. Oh, and some nice footwears. Footwears, like my favorite song right now, Destiny. Deal with Destiny from Empires. This is cool. I actually retrofit my shoes with the same thing. Look, can you see? You might need to scroll your screen around, but I have the that system with a lock. I think it's really good. It doesn't come undone. Easy to take on, easy to take off, and easy to put on. Might even do a little video review on it, but that's not for this video. And also, my mouth is getting a bit dry, so I might either get a drink, see what whiskies they have, since we talked about whiskies earlier. King Robert Wild Turkey Bourbon. Wonder if that's any good. Johnny Walker Black Label. Someone calling me. Oh, I got a text message. Oh well. Oh, that's what I got. That's what I was talking about. Ballantine's Finest Blended Scotch Whiskey by George Ballantyne and Son. So it's this guy George. They could also call it George's Finest, but Ballantyne sounds a bit more cultured, I guess. Less common than George. Ballantyne. So yeah, that's the one I was talking about before. I wonder how much they sell it for. And welcome. By the way, they spelled welcome wrong. Look. They spelled welcome with 2 L's here in Hong Kong. I thought they'd have a spell checker or something. Anyway. VSOP. I wonder what VSOP is. I don't know. Is that even whiskey? I don't really know. I'm not that cultured, but I don't really care either. It's kind of like alcohol gets you drunk or makes you relaxed, costs a lot, not even that good for you. So why even drink it? Kind of expensive. All right. You know what? Maybe I'll take the bus back. Might run out of power soon, but I do have a spare battery, so if it does, or maybe I'll change it preemptively when I get on the bus. So you can ride with me on the bus back. I'll probably even cut it and make it the next video, because I don't like to edit. Well, not for these are just practice. So I'm trying to do less editing and more practice. So therefore more content, but the content's not exactly high quality, because it is really just me just learning to talk better on camera. So is there whiskey in there? It looks more like wine. So yeah, the more you do, the better you get, and I'm really trying to get better in front of camera. So I've been doing a ton of these lately. I won't do it forever, because once I feel more comfortable, then I'll start doing proper videos. I think it's a bit of a perfectionist in me, or it's a bit of perfectionism or something, which makes me nervous, because I want to be really good. And often, like in life, the harder you try at something, the harder it is, you know? Like, if you put too much effort in, or you try too hard, it's not as good as if you just didn't care as much. I think it's actually caring, not caring as much. Not caring so much or over caring. It's what limits performance. It's probably a book in that. Maybe I can write it. Not caring so much. But then I have to think a bit deeper about it. Like, what is it about caring that has a limitation? Like, there's an optimal amount of caring, but it seems like it's better to be on the lower side than the higher side. Okay. Throat is getting a bit dry. My voice is a bit crackly, and I've been doing a lot of singing practice lately too, so I've been using my throat a lot. It might be good to have a week where I don't say anything and just be quiet and rest my vocal cords. I think people do that actually. And also teachers and stuff, they get bad throats because they're constantly talking every day for years. So yeah, anytime you use something a lot, it can be not beneficial, the overuse or the constant use. Alright, in front of us is the main road. I think it's Nathan Road. I can read it just. I bet you can't even see it on the camera, but there's a white sign almost directly ahead of me that says Nathan Road. And I can read it. I still got really good eyesight, which I'm really grateful for, especially being a photographer, videographer. Having good eyesight is important. I've never had to wear glasses, even though pretty much everyone in my family wears glasses. And I think, my immediate family and my cousins and all that, they all wear glasses. But somehow I got hit with a lucky gene that has enabled my eyesight to be pretty good, even at this age. So that's pretty awesome. Or maybe it's not genetics. Maybe it's because I actually have a theory about this. I think I did a lot of magic eye. You know those things where you cross your eyes and you see a 3D pattern or a 3D image? If you don't know, it was quite big in the 90s. Look it up, magic eye, and then there's a way you can train your eye muscles to see them. And it took me a little while, but once I could see it, I could do it. And I think it strengthened my muscles in my eyes. So maybe that helped. I might do it now. Like, you kind of go like that. And I don't know if my eyes look cross-eyed or anything, but oh, that's my bus, by the way. They're 1A, but there's actually a lot of them. But yeah, I don't know if I don't know if just strengthening the muscles help, but I think there is some theory that you force your eyes to strengthen the muscles, and it helps you not need glasses. So anyway, that's something else to consider. Oh, what's this? I see right ahead a Shushiro symbol. So I wonder if they're opening a new Shushiro, or if they are moving, because there's one down the road. And I love Shushiro. It's like a budget Japanese sushi, but the quality is good and the price is good, and it's fast and it's fresh. What else could you want? I mean, it's like a good everyday kind of sushi that you could have every day, and it's not going to deplete your wallet. Pretty good. But I didn't see any signs for it. I'm just going up here to see what there is, because I've eaten in here before. Oh no, I can't read this. This is the Shushiro like thing, but I can't read what that is. Yeah, maybe I need some help from someone that can read Chinese. You could put in the comments. I'm guessing they're employing people, because that looks like a wage. I don't know what that says. But yeah, there is a... Oh, it's still recording? Yeah, it is. Always checking, paranoid. There is a Shushiro a few blocks down, but yeah. It's It'd be great if they could open another one because it's always full. It's the kind of restaurant you have to wait. Like, you've got to line up there and get a ticket, line up there for 2 hours. Or you could get a ticket and just go somewhere else for 2 hours. But the thing is, you've got to preempt. You've got to go there, get that ticket, and then 2 hours, find something to do, and then come back. And then you'll have a seat. It's super crazy popular. It's a really good business. They've just done it well, and everyone kind of wins. They provide a good quality product, good quality service for a reasonable amount of money, and they are rewarded with a lot of business, and that's how consumerism and capitalism should work. Oh, I'm trying to go down, but went the wrong way. Oh, let's see. I'm checking a bit more because the battery should run out any minute now. So I guess I'll keep recording until the battery runs out, and then I'll just start the next video after it runs out, and then you can ride on the bus with me. I guess some people find that interesting. So, I wonder what this is. I think it's a storage or something, or a pickup box for parcels. If you order online, you can pick up stuff. I might spy on this guy and see if that is. Oh, you see that? You can pick up your boxes here. Pick up your boxes here and then get your parcels. But maybe you need to close it after. And then all done. It's like a pickup point. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm getting the flashing battery warning now, so I think I'll say goodbye to you now, just in case I don't get the chance to later. So I'll keep recording till the battery runs out. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you made it here to the end, wow, you helped my retention rate. Probably do a video on retention and user retention later. And go through my YouTube channels. But yeah, say goodbye for you now, but we can still walk around until the battery runs out. Maybe wait for my bus, which is these, the 1 or the 1A. They will go to Mongkok. Oh, I see the 1A coming. Well, maybe even able to get on it while the battery is running, if it's fast enough. And this is going for 38 minutes. That's not too bad. All right. Well, actually, I let these guys go on first because they were in front. The good thing about the Octopus card is it's... Oops. I got a bit tangled up here. Alright. Still recording? Yeah, still recording. What a good thing. Maybe I'll go upstairs because then I can not be so weird. Although, well, I'm trying to find a seat next to me that's not occupied. Oh, the back looks alright. I'll just go to the back. Okay. Now this might be good because you can see the back where I am. I'll put the camera like this. Maybe I need to put it down a bit. You can kind of see the back view as I travel. Okay, and what stamina on this battery? And it's a few years old now, this camera too. Maybe 4 years? Pretty much got it when it came out. And sadly, it's been discontinued. So Garmin pretty much got out of the market for cameras. Which is a bit sad because this camera actually has quite a few good features that are unique. I think Insta360 are pretty cool, but like the side switch is pretty good. And a few of their mounts are good, so yeah, more competition is better, I think. Okay, we're going deeper into Kowloon. We're on Nathan Road. You can see that way, if we kept going there, like if we kept going backwards from where we're traveling, but if we kept going there, we would end up in, we hit the water, and then if you could swim or fly across, we'd end up in Hong Kong Island. But now we're going deeper into Kowloon, and I'm living in Mong Kok, so yeah, it's kind of central to Kowloon side. Hong Kong's pretty small. Yeah, anyway. And yeah, Mong Kok, one of the most densely populated areas on the whole of the world. Used to be, for sure, but when I searched it lately, it was no longer saying Mong Kok, so I think somewhere in Japan overtook it. And also, I've been talking for like 45 minutes, so feeling a little dry. I had a curry for lunch, homemade, a bit salty. Surprised it's still going. This camera is like doing well. I'll put it close to the window so you can have a better view. Boring to be stuck in traffic and then you're watching this online, right? At least we're moving. Now you can see a bit more. Right, surely the battery's run out by now. Oh, still going, 45 minutes. And then I recorded the last video too. That was another 7 minutes. So, wow. I think it does last for about 50. But it is a few years old. It's still going strong. Although Garmin's not. They bloody discontinued this camera. Not very happy about that. It means like I can't get support. I got a new Apple Silicon chip MacBook, and they're not going to release a version for that, which I think will still run, but it won't be optimized, and they're not going to have new support for it. And I can't understand why they discontinued it. I mean, they're not making money on it. And it's probably costing them money to keep developing products that no one's buying. But yeah, I prefer this a lot over a GoPro or something. So it does make me a little sad. It does take a little while to get home though, and it is actually walkable, but a bit lazy, although I probably should walk. Anyway, more comfortable to ride the bus, and I'm feeling a bit tired today. I want to go home and have a nap. I think I went to bed too late. Let's check this. Oh, still going. Oh, there's another Shushiro there. Probably can't see it, but it is near the Mi shop in Mongkok, and its competitor, Genki Sushi. But I think Shushiro is so much better. I guess because they sell more and they're fresher and probably a little bit cheaper. But like cameras and stuff, always good to have more competition. It's good for consumers. Probably not so good for businesses because they've got to work harder. But it's, you know, that if they are competitive, they get rewarded too. So yeah, the way our capitalist society works, or at least the way I understand it. Alright, I might switch it up. Let's have a look at the window. Okay. Oh, this is actually quite a busy intersection in Mongkok. Forget what the cross street is called. I think it's Mongkok Road, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we're on Nathan Road, but no, that's not Mongkok Road. That's the one after. I know because I tell the taxi driver to go that way to take me home. And still a lot of jewelry stores. You can see Luck Fook Jewelry and Chow Tai Fook jewelry stores right next to each other, and there used to be even more. A lot of people used to come from overseas, mostly from China, mainland China actually, because I don't know, they were afraid of fakes or something. Well, that's what people from Hong Kong told me. So there used to be so many jewelry stores around the popular touristy areas in Hong Kong. With COVID and all that, people aren't traveling over here, so I guess the ones that have been around are still here, but they're not opening up more. Kind of good, because like if you live here and you're not into jewelry, it's kind of annoying where every second store is like a jewelry store. It could be something more interesting, something that has something, a store that has something I'd rather get. But then again, there's always online these days. quite like Taobao. It's the China Amazon. Oh, here we go. And that is a Langham Place that way. Quite a nice shopping mall. It's got a really long escalator. It malfunctioned a few years ago and a lot of people got injured. Kind of like became a roller coaster ride, which wasn't very nice.